Hello everyone, it's DarkFlare808 and welcome back to some more Doki Doki Literature Club. I know I'm popping out two different videos for the same thing on the same day, but I just started my YouTube channel. I'm trying to pump out as much stuff as I can. Basically, I'm trying to get as much out there as I possibly can so that people have more to watch and maybe I might get more subscribers. But I don't know, I kind of want to make this into kind of a... I want to become a full-time YouTuber someday. I know it's a little far off for that, but hey, gotta set a bar somewhere, guys. You gotta set a bar. So, yeah. Remember, hit the subscribe button if you like the video. Like it. Without further ado, let's get going. Oh yeah, forgot, leave a comment too. Always looking for feedback. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so when we left off, we were about to read our second set of poems. Alright, so again, I'm going to start off with Yuri, just so I can get the positive feedback, get the two mostly going to be negative. From what I understand, that as if poems progress on, people who don't, the ones that you don't really pick words for, begin to hate your poems. Alright. Yuri. Alright. Let's see what you've written today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Tucker. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just practice. Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques to work worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think, why? I sometimes accidentally click it, and then it just, if you click it anywhere on the screen, it just takes you forward. Okay. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Aren't we just a swell guy? Just a real swell fella. I know I've said that before, but we're just a swell fella. Yeah? Just being patient, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Okay, so this one's called The Raccoon. The raccoon. It appeared in the dark night, it appeared in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for my guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well, aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the edge of in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft, guys, it's flesh and soft. Fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps, I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You can say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pav Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feel myself again. Okay, yes, I read it like that because I wanted to read it like that. I want to see what happened. Actually, I actually think I did okay. I mean, it helps to be Irish. So I'm going to kind of... This one is a bit more complicated than yesterday's. Well, yesterday in-game. I'm going to kind of break it down. So, there's 3 different things symbolizing here. There's the knife, the bread, and the raccoon. Now, I know the poem's called The Raccoon, so basically, the bread represents... It says it right... Okay, the enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. And the raccoon, an urge. So, anyone who knows anything about this, what I'm picking up, and what I'm not gonna lie, I've seen a couple things, because people have told me stuff. Basically, this poem's about cutting yourself. The bread is her body, the knife is a knife, and the raccoon is that dark urge to cut herself, basically. That alter ego inside of her. The darker side. The urge, the hungry curiosity, and the symptom. And it says... The raccoon has taken to following me, so it means this alter ego is always with her, in the back of her head. I slice the bread, fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Like I said, she cuts herself, the alter ego goes... The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. So... she's taken to cutting herself more often. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. She gets a jolly out of knives. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread. So she cuts herself and she bleeds. And I feed myself again. So what that means is when she says I feed myself, it means that the raccoon, she's accepting of the raccoon. She's accepting of this alter ego. She's accepted it as herself. So there's a bit of food for thought there. Kind of twirl that around in your head. That's really one of the first signs you get that she kind of fucked up. But we all have our problems. I'm not perfect. None of you are perfect. I mean... Okay, so... yeah, it's hard to see this. It's usually the people that you least expect, honestly. Okay, so... I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what his poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying the emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at that face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Her unusual hobbies, red flag. Okay. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have Don't you have anything like that, Tucker? Well, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. God damn it. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Tucker. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I could feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Alright, so we got that one. So yeah. I don't know if you guys want me breaking down everyone's poems. Yeah, that got deep real fast. I think that's what this game is all about, getting things out of the way fast, but I mean, I'll break down all of them. I'll try. I mean, the first ones, sorry I didn't break those down. Some of them are pretty self-explanatory, so I'll try to break down everyone's now. So we'll do Shiori next, then we'll do Natsuki and Monika, and as we go through them, after I'm done reading them, I'll break them down a little bit, so they're easier to understand. So let's do Shiori next. Okay. Oh, I like this one, Tucker. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Monika definitely just told us this yesterday. Our guy is so thick right now. Like, she literally just told us this. Yeah, me neither. Huh? Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Huh? Well, I don't know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Shiori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. You know, she's kind of deep too right now. She's making me feel all fuzzy inside, like, oh wow, I can't believe it. Like, anyway, continue. Give the rain cloud a little hug. I need a hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Ah! Well, time to go the way of Old Yeller. Shiori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Huh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Tucker. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Okay. I'll read this one normal, guys. I won't be a jackass. So, bottles. I pop I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, exploring the secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Sorry. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out for each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Okay. So basically here, she's writing about how she has lots of happy thoughts. She keeps all of her thoughts happy and keeps positive for her friends. By her staying positive and happy and everything and sharing, just being that little ball of sunshine in the dark, she tries to be that, the person is trying to be that ray of sunshine in the darkest of days for all of her friends. But happy, like you said, happy thoughts and shattered all over the floor and stuff like that. You can only last so long before you yourself are finally gripped. You run out of reasons to stay happy. You run out of happy thoughts. And then you just kind of lock yourself away. But you dig so deep. And in the end, it seems that all your efforts to be the positive one were futile. As it states here, they were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. And all this is going on inside of my head. Let's continue. Holy crap. Shiori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a lot. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm not used to you being cheerful. I'm so used to you being cheerful. I thought that sounded wrong. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit more. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Shiori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, next is Natsuki. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. Huh? What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep and sound to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Eh? You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know, Yuri would love this kind of angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though, well, looks like I have struck a nerve. You are weak. Yes. Let the anger flow through you. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoved the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. She's mean to me. She's a meanie. She's mean to me. She stole my cupcake. My tea. She stole everything from me. Government time to take my baby. Okay, next is Monica. If you guys haven't noticed that Monica's sessions are the longest. Okay. Okay. Hi again, Tucker. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. I feel like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering. But have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out. It's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Huh? You caught me. Busted. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, fictional one anyway. Yeah, way to plant that seed of doubt inside of us. I have no doubt. I have no regrets. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Okay. This one's called Save Me. Save me, save me. There's a song. It's by Shinedown, that's what it is. Save Me by Shinedown. It's a good song. You guys should look it up. Okay. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, blue, or red, green, blue. An endless canopy of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violet, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sin, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. My ears hurt just thinking about that. Wait, what? Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust? An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? Oh. Load me. I think I know what it means. Give me a second, guys. It's gonna pause here first. I don't know what's gonna happen, but oh well. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and make it so you guys can see my desktop, so you can see what's going on here. So, oops. No! Gosh, dang it. Okay. So, meh. Just give me a second, guys. Sorry. Properties, local files, browse local files. Okay, so I'm going to do this, and oops, not that. Okay, so I'm gonna close the game real quick. Alright, close that. So it said to load me, so I guess I'm going to try. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, I guess I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'm retarded, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm retarded and obviously don't know what I'm doing. So load me. Load me. Oh! Damn it! I just figured out. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. We're going back. I'm gonna skip through it. Damn it! Damn it! Why? Shit. Okay, so what I think I needed to do, I messed up. Damn, why did I do that? So, what I guess I think I needed to do was I needed to save it at the beginning of the poem, read the poem, and then load it. I don't know. That's what I was thinking. It said, because it said save me, so I think I was supposed to save it. And then when it said load me, I was supposed to load it back in. I don't know. That's just a theory I have right now. I just kind of came up with it. I don't know. I could be wrong. Well, I guess I'll make another video on that. Damn it. Okay, so let's continue. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short make it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Ahaha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? Ahaha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I need help, guys. I need psychological help. Get me! Anyone know the good number for a therapist? Ugh. Anyone know the number for a good therapist? Oh my god. Okay. So, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. I think what it meant by save me and load me, I think what it meant was save your game, make sure to save your game, because like she said, make sure to save your game because you never know when you might want to change your mind. I think that's why they give you so many damn save slots. They give you 9 pages of save slots. So 9 times 6 is, I want to say 54? Yeah, they give you 54 different save slots. That's 54 different possibility things you could try to do, I guess. Or if you're just one of those people who's real... I don't know, I usually save my games in a single game on a single one. I guess when I'm playing a game like this, I should probably learn not to do that. My fault. My apologies, everyone, if I ruined that for you. So... I have something extra planned for today, if everyone could please sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with the last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Shiori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets so we can get our out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to do for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Shiori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Heh. Shiori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Oh, well, I did. She's like, I did. Deal with it. Get over it. I'm the president. I'm the leader here. The deuce. Okay. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I would never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Shiori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't believe it's not too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. How about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika! This is too sudden! Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flipped through her notebook to the specific poem. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she just simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation, and the four of us applaud. Monika takes her breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you going next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clenches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances around at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. This poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she indicates with perfect tuning. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly she finishes, everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Snap back to reality. Oh, the ghost gravity. And glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applying. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looking like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops up out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. Okay. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry I giggled. Sayori? It's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aiming cheerily like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, though, through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori! Even Tucker liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems doesn't work quite as well with different kinds of that kind of delivery. Huh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Gosh, dang it. There we go. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Itsuki? Don't make me go before Tucker. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Tucker lower everyone's standards a little before I have to. Itsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I guess I'll have to go with the one I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident with my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Don't do it! Okay, do it! Once she started reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Atsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Atsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You're better not to make me do that again. Or you better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you will all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. I think I can. I think I can. I know I can. I know I can. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to this? It's okay, Tucker. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. Ow, that was kind of... I kind of felt like a dick just reading that. Okay. I'll walk home with Sierra once more. Though... why'd I do that? Clicking, clicking, click, 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 click. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's been a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No worry. Or no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like to know how we... I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Uh-huh? What would you say? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... Ah, shit! Well, I'm sorry guys, but I'm trying, so I'm gonna stay true to my course. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does that thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that'll never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I just can't lie to her. But if there's something that makes me happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I say it. That's why I stand. There's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time. Alright guys, it's that time again. Time to write a poem. So this is gonna be fun. Alright, like I said, I'm trying to stick true to Yuri's story, or Yuri's side of things, so I got a bad feeling things are about to get really... I've just got a bad feeling, guys. I'm sorry. I'm honestly a little nervous right now. But let's continue. Alright, Crimson. Destiny. Aura. Essence. Stuff. Okay. Entropy? Oh, okay. Horror. Think. Nah. Okay. Variance. Eternity. Massacre. Graveyard. Lust. Intellectual. Melancholy. Agonizing. Philosophy. Ambient. Vivacious. Suicide. Landscape. Alright. Sorry about that, man. Or guys. Ladies and gentlemen. Men and women. Attack choppers. Just kidding. Okay. Oh man. I'm the last one here again? Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Hahaha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and not picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Geez, passion sounds even more head fast. Remember that club? Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you, and I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Haha. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great, huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we can play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Shiori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Huh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon-Ika. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event further now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Shiori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Shiori anyway? Oh, there you are. Shiori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I look over to her. Hey Shiori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Shiori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Shiori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed and everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Shiori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they might have spent a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Tucker, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Shiori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Shiori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Tucker. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she never really liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. Yeah, right, he's stuck on the bench. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try to talk to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Tucker. Me? How on earth would you come up with that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Shiori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light has been turned on inside of her. What? No way. Shiori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. Hehe. You're so funny, Tucker. Have you thought that maybe you've always... Gosh, dang it! Always seen her so chill. Maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I do? What do I know anyway? I mean, I didn't mean to jump into conclusions. So you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so... She's gonna try to talk to her, okay? Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Shiori is sitting. Oh my gosh! Why? I watch her kneel down next to Shiori and gently watch her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Shiori told me not to worry about her, but to have fun with everyone and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly, with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell I was thinking about like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. No, you could. Not that I'm staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. I like how her face is like that of relief when she hears me say this. Well, perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Tucker, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match that way they're going on. What may be going on inside of her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. Why am I yawning so much? Sorry, guys. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware of, were you? In you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Damn. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everyone is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Alright, guys, so we're at our third set of poems. I'm going to end this video on here. So, yeah. So, remember, please subscribe. Punch the like button, leave a comment. I'll try to read everyone's comments. Always looking for feedback. But yeah, please, just everyone, have a great day. This is Dark Flare signing off. Remember, subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. That's all I ask. See you guys later.